Hi, hello, it is me, and I found this article, and I would like to mention this interesting article about obesity, and it's my first time reading this article as well. And the title is Obesity Diminishes Synaptic Markers, Alters Microglial Morphology, and Impairs Cognitive Function. So reading this make me feel like the synaptic markers have something to do with cognitive function, and microglial morphology similarly may be related to cognitive function. And so this is very prestigious journal, by the way. It's quite hard to publish there. You have to be you have to create a quite novel study so that they publish it. Significance. In humans, obesity impairs cognition and produces atrophy of brain regions associated with learning and memory, but few studies have investigated the underlying cellular mechanism. We used a diet-induced model of obesity in rats to study excessive weight gain and found that early-stage obesity before the onset of diabetes or metabolic syndrome produced deficits on cognitive tasks that required the prefrontal cortex. Impaired cognition was associated with synapse loss, including reduced numbers of dendritic spines and expression of synaptic proteins, as well as structural alterations in the brain's immune cells, the microglia. These results strongly suggest that obesity must be considered as a contributing factor to brain dysfunction, with implication for its increasing frequency in contemporary Western society. How they relate to Western society is sort of unexpected, like from biological study to the cultural study, sort of. Obesity is so this is significance. This is the abstract starts. Obesity is a major public health problem affecting overall physical and emotional well-being, despite compelling data suggesting an association between obesity and cognitive dysfunction. This phenomenon has received relatively little attention. Neuroimaging studies in obese humans report reduced size of brain regions involved in cognition, but few studies have investigated the cellular processes underlying cognitive decline in obesity or the influence of obesity on cognition in the absence of obesity-related illnesses. Here, a rat model of diet-induced obesity was used to explore changes in brain regions important for cognition. Obese rats show deficits on cognitive tasks, requiring the prefrontal and parietal cortex. Cognitive deficits were accompanied by decreased dendritic spine density and synaptic marker expression in both brain regions. Microglial morphology was also changed in the prefrontal cortex. Detrimental changes in the prefrontal cortex and the other cortex occurred before metabolic syndrome or diabetes, which is interesting, suggesting that these brain regions may be particularly vulnerable to early-stage obesity. And they shouldn't explain it. I think in the manuscript we can see how they define early-stage obesity, like slightly obese or how many kilos for, and it's different for rats, but it's equal to humans, maybe different too. Anyway, I find this quite interesting, and if you are more interested in, you can read full article, and see you. That's all I want to say. Bye bye.